What's up, guys? PowerManiac720 here, and for you I have my game 1 of my top 4 match against, don't remember the guy's name, but he goes by Deathmaster apparently in game. So without further ado, here's the match. So he had Smeargle on his team, and my LCQ team had a way to deal with Smeargle leads because I would just quick guard any fake outs and then taunt with Scarf Gardevoir. So I never had any issues with Smeargle. But this team, I did not really plan for Smeargle very well. And you'll see it ends up costing me this set. So turn 1, I go for the quick guard with Meowstic, and I do have a multi-hit move with Heracross, which is Rock Blast, but I looked at the calculations, and Rock Blast is not, I think it takes 4 or 5 hits to even KO Smeargle. So my logic to beat Smeargle is to beat everything around it, because even if it puts me to sleep, as long as I beat everything around it, it's not going to beat me. So that's why I went for the Mind Shao there. I knew it was going to be one-hit KO because Mind Shao is very frail, and I know it didn't have. I know that it doesn't have the Focus Sash because it said it had Air Balloon, and plus Smeargle doesn't have the Focus Sash since it's frail and much more important. So he puts asleep Heracross, but it ends up missing on Meowstic, so that's good. So now next turn I can outspeed Smeargle and break the Focus Sash with Psyshock. So he reveals Mega Charizard Y. Heracross is kind of in trouble. He's asleep. He's at -1 special defense, so Heat Wave's going to annihilate him. But I decided to keep him in, because I don't want to switch in something else and lose a lot of hit points. So I figured I'll just sacrifice Heracross at this point. So I go for the Psyshock with Meowstic. Hits Smeargle, takes away over half, puts it in KO range next turn. And instead of going for a Dark Void, it ends up transforming into my own Heracross. So now it has my +1 attack boost, which kind of sucks. But I'm not really too concerned because I know I outspeed it. So I'm just going to Psyshock it next turn and KO it. So Smeargle's off the field, luckily for me, next turn. And so then I'm going to have just 2 of his Pokemon left to deal with, which is going to be Charizard and something else in the back that I don't know. This was kind of a huge point in the match this turn. I knew he was going to Solar Beam my Rotom Wash, and I survived Timid Charizard Solar Beam 100% of the time with my spread, but I only survived Modest 252 Solar Beam 50% of the time. And whereas this KOs me, I'm guessing he's running Modest 252, and I just didn't get the 50-50 draw in my favor. Had I survived, I would have easily one-hit KO'd him with Thunderbolt, and even if he survived, I just KO him next turn with Psyshock. So definitely a huge point in the match there. I did not bring Charizard to game 1 because I was trying to preserve the fact that I had X instead of Y. I quick guard expecting him to Brave Bird me, but he ends up going for the Flare Blitz on Meowstic instead. So my only chance here was a Heat Wave miss, but he actually instead had Air Slash, which 4 times super effective and stab, so it's going to be an easy KO on Chestnut. I thought maybe I'd survive it just because of the Assault Vest, but I ended up not. Had I somehow survived that, I would have been able to hit him with Rock Slide, which was 4 times super effective on both his Pokemon, so I would have had a chance, but I didn't survive, so I ended up losing round 1. So on to round 2, game 2 of the set I go.